So I'm going to film the last maintenance project I actually have to do before I leave, and that would be to replace that. Are you on it? Yeah. That pump right there. That's my raw water pump. Should change them once a year. I try to change mine every time I change my oil, which I just did because you guys watched me do it. So get all this water in the bilge, so I'm going to throw a bucket under that, try to catch some of it, and then that's better. These are important, man. I've seen them. The water coming out of the exhaust, all kinds of pressure, but engines still get hot. So you can't look at the amount of water that's coming out the exhaust and be a good judge of how this impeller is doing. You have to actually take it apart and look at it. And honestly, I just rather, if I'm going to take it apart to look at it, I'm putting a new pump in it. I'm not going to put the old one back in. But like I said, once a year, I do this once a year. Whether it needs it or not, I put a new one in. The last thing you want to do to your engine is overheat it. That's the worst thing you can do to it too. Run it out of oil or overheat it. So I'm going to give you a little close-up of what that looks like once it's in there. See the tension that's on those little rubber fins, man, and why it's important to change that once a year.
You said you wanted to do that, didn't you?
Yeah. I wanted to start this and run it before I took it apart, just to see if I could see the difference in the amount of water coming out of the exhaust, and I absolutely forgot.
Make sure you show them the
Oh, well. I'll be glad to get this done. I worry about this kind of stuff. These are tight, man. And they're very hard to put in. There we go. So we get this packet of lube to put on it. I don't know if you can see that. Can you see that? Yeah, you can see it. And it does help installing it. But it also makes it a little harder because then your fingers got this oily goo all over them. So that's what it looks like with the new one in it. And now I'm wrapping it up. And then we'll start it and see what it looks like. So way back in there, right there. Yeah, you can see that. That's the through hull you have to close so you don't flood the engine compartment when you take that apart. And I don't see any water running out of it right now, so I'm going to go back and start the boat and see what we got. And no leaks. It's always nice.